Hey you guys, it's Unique when you travels TV, and I'm coming to you with another day in the life, of a counseling intern. So today it should be a short video. I just wanted to talk to you about one of the students that we had come to the counseling office today, and we'll name him Jamal. Now Jamal got in trouble in class and he got sent to ISS, and the ISS teacher called the counseling office because Jamal was inconsolable. He wouldn't stop crying. So he got referred to the counseling office. We bring him up. He's still crying, and he's basically like he's afraid to go home because he doesn't know what's going to happen to him, and because he got in trouble and he didn't mean to get in trouble, and all these things. So we pry a little more to figure out, okay, why are you afraid to go home? Give us an example of something that could happen. So he goes on to tell us about his stepfather, who the last time he got in trouble made him strip down butt naked and stand in a corner, and told him that since he wants to act like, basically he's going to treat him like his prisoners because his stepfather used to work at a prison, and he said, since you are acting like someone, I guess, who could possibly end up in jail by acting out or being bad, quote unquote, it wasn't even that big of a deal, but by misbehaving, where you're going to end up is jail. So I'm going to treat you like you were in jail, like one of my prisoners, and had him stripped down, stand in the corner, butt naked. Now, you guys, no form of child abuse is okay. This is a form of child abuse. So, of course, we had to call CPS, Child Protective Services, and a caseworker came and spoke with us, as well as spoke with him, and now are going to be speaking with his parents today. So we'll see what happens with that. And just it's not too big, because as far as whoopings, he says sometimes he gets hit on his hands or his legs with a belt, but never any bruises. And corporal punishment is okay in the state of Virginia as long as you don't leave any marks. So parents can beat their kids here, and it's not against the law in the state of Virginia, which is fine. I wouldn't tell a parent you can't beat your child if they're acting bad. Of course, if you're not, nothing crazy, but humiliation, having your son stripped down, not even your son because he's a stepfather, so that also raises a little concern for us, but having your stepson stripped down and stand in a corner butt naked is not okay. That's a form of humiliation, and among a bunch of other things that could psychologically mess him up, and to where he was like really hyperventilating and crying because he did not want to go home because he was so afraid of what would happen to him. And even though he said he doesn't really get whippings like that besides his hands and his legs, and we asked him, well, how long ago has that happened? And he said he didn't remember. And we were like, okay, was it before school started that the last time you were actually, physically hit? And he's like, yeah, it was before school started. So obviously it's not an ongoing thing as far as corporal punishment is concerned or whoopings is concerned. But even, I would rather a whooping than to do what this stepfather is doing to this child. So this is a story I'm going to tell you guys today, and I'm just going to leave you guys with this. Like, you really need to think about the things you're doing to your children, for those of you who have them or plan to have them. Like, some things never leave you, okay? Like, children are going to remember the things you did to them, the things you said to them, and it can really affect the person that they become, or affect your relationship, or how they feel about you down the long run, or how they feel about themselves. It's Unique when you travels TV. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.